Hello everyone. I haven't made a video in a while. Again, because every time I try to make a video, something happens. When I tried to come back to YouTube, I got sick. Then when I healed up, I tried to make another video, and then I found out I had to have surgery. And after the surgery and the recuperation process, I said, okay, I'm gonna make another video again. And then I got sick again. So after healing up for the umpteenth time and trying to make a video for the 1982nd time, we're going to see how this goes, because I imagine after making this video, I'm going into a coma or something like that. Anyway, yeah, I want to talk about the gaming industry and what it has become and what it's going to be. Now, 2024 was a wild year for diversity and includement. I think inclusivity. There we go. Because that shit did not make money. That was an interesting thing. Now, people always say get woke, go broke, and to some extent I agree. I didn't expect though was just how broke they could go. The Dragon Age thing was wow, that was trash. The Concord thing, that was even more trash. And Forsaken or Forspoken, I that wasn't even on my radar. Someone had to tell me about that, and I'm just like, why? Why is this happening? I mean, I know why it's happening, but why does it continue to happen? And what I realize is that back in the day, companies had no idea what made a successful game. You know, like Bobby Kotick and things like that. They were just going off what the number said. The problem is that not the people that now are in charge of telling the people who don't know shit about games what's good for gaming are diverse people. And that is going to lead to those diverse people trying to produce the narrative that diversity actually makes money. And it doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't. I mean, you can make some money, but video games are $100 million endeavors, and they will not recoup that cost with diversity as their main focal point. It's not going to happen. You can do that with less expensive things, like maybe an indie studio, right? But not a $100 million behemoth, right? If diversity somehow comes through with Grand Theft Auto, I would be impressed. Just purely because of all the money that is involved with it. Because how do I say this? There is so much that the gaming industry needs to rely on that they can't experiment as much as some people would want them to, purely because they have to recoup those costs. This is why the whole BioWare thing, shutting down thing, wasn't a surprise. Yes, they still have their main studio, and if Mass Effect does not sell, bye-bye BioWare. Now, BioWare used to be a studio that I would just buy just because they're BioWare. Of course, not now, but back in the day, that used to be a thing. And it sucks because we as people want to be able to put our trust in things, right? Whether things or people, it's nice to have something to rely on. Unfortunately, those things that we used to rely on are no longer reliable. Now, what I will admit is that one thing that I didn't see coming was the invasion of China in gaming. Now, I knew for certain that America was going to shit the bed just because the way the country's heading in gaming. But I didn't expect China, of all things, to pick up the torch and keep it running. Now, maybe that was short-sighted on my end, because I probably should have seen it with Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, games I played, right? But those were online cutesy MMO things. So there were the correlation was too far away for me to predict that China would invade all of gaming. I thought they would just stay on their little cutesy things. Then Black Myth Wukong came out and things like that. And I'm just like, okay, I guess this is happening. Now, someone can say, well, TikTok, things like that. China is doing a fantastic job invading the American market. And when I say invade, I really do mean that, because the American market has dropped the ball in giving the American public what they want. So instead, China has decided to give the American public what they want, which I am loving, right? I am absolutely loving it. It's just that it's so funny because China is censorship. That's what China is. Now, it's very lax when it comes to America, obviously, but hop into a game and hop into one of their games and type in Winnie the Pooh and see if it's not immediately canceled. It is so impressive that I don't know what the gaming industry will be going forward, but I am looking forward to seeing what it does. So, I'm going to continue to try to make videos until I fall into that coma. That's probably going to happen because every time I try to make videos, bad things happen. But in terms of just a focal point, something to take notice of, the American gaming industry is at a turning point, and I am looking forward to seeing where it goes. Anyway, yeah, another video that I have done. I plan to make more videos, so we'll see how it goes. You all take care. And still, I plan to make funny videos. It's just, I'm just getting back. Also, I have a new computer. New computer means, I think, more videos, because I have a beefier computer. So I think it will allow me to make more videos. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, yeah. A new day, a new life, a new dawn.